is a lovely Friday morning here in the beautiful San Antonio, Texas. I have been a busy bee lately. I painted the bathroom.
I believe, every day's a good day when you paint. I believe, it'll bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart.
We redid the inventory on the business. I got a new helmet. All the graphics and everything on the new helmet. I had to focus on getting the Trans Am inspected and registered and all that great stuff. And now that I'm saying it out loud, it doesn't feel like that much, but good God, it feels like I've been going non-stop 24/7 for a couple weeks. Oh, I put up the, I set up the entryway on our new house. That was kind of cool because it gives me a spot for all my helmets and jackets and gloves and boots and shoes and all that cool stuff. So that was kind of cool. And I've actually just been super busy at real work, which is super uncommon. Usually, I mean, YouTube is pretty much most of my day. Not because I'm a bad work or anything, not like I don't have a work ethic. It's just my main purpose at my job has kind of been phased out. So, I mean, I don't have something to keep me occupied all day long. So I just watch YouTube as I watch the screens I have to watch. And then once something comes up, then I take care of it. Speaking of jobs, just thought I'd give you a little job update. Neither one of my two interview potentials panned out. I don't know if I've mentioned this in other videos yet, but didn't get a call back for the third interview for one company. They reposted the position, so I'm going to assume that they're not going to be calling me anytime soon. And then the other one that contacted me just kind of disappeared off the face of the planet. That one I don't feel too bad about though, because my boss was actually contacted by them as well, and he had the exact same thing happen to him. Essentially, they got to the part where the guy was like, cool, when's a good time for you? Hey, they finished this bridge.
Squirrel!
Huh, would you look at that? Pretty much they got to the point where they say like, okay, well, what's a good time for you? And they're like, okay, how about Tuesday at this time? And then they never hear back from them ever again. So don't feel too bad about that, but I still got quite a bit of time, so I'm really not stressing it. Kind of going with the flow right now, which is, I mean, I would say I do it often, but not all the time. But it feels good. It feels right. The channel's been doing extremely well. I'm already up to 108 subscribers as of today, August 5th or 4th. I know y'all are probably watching this in probably early to mid-September, but doing well so far, so hopefully I'll have more by then. A large thanks to Cruiser Bruiser. He is another Harley motovlogger out of Georgia who gave me a shout out on his channel. He does what's called CB's Crosshairs, which actually was a pretty cool little put together series. Essentially what he's going to do is find smaller motovloggers that he enjoys or recognizes that has good content, things like that, and share them on his channel to kind of give them a little bit more exposure. So huge shout out to that guy. Super nice of him to do that. He definitely did not have to do that, but I was proud and honored to be the first installment of CB's Crosshairs. It got me about 30 subscribers out of it, so I'm very happy about that. My next goal is 112. Why 112? Because that's where Fettuccine's sitting at right now, and I would really like to catch that guy. He was talking to me on Instagram yesterday, the day before, asking for one of my stickers, and he gave me his address. I'm like, dude, I'm like 3 blocks away from you. I'll just go tape it to your door. I'm pretty excited for this weekend though. Today's Friday, I work tomorrow Saturday. I might be going to Cycle Gear with Brad and his chica tomorrow evening. She's wanting a jacket so they can do 2-up highway rides and stuff like that. So I'm gonna probably go help them pick out some decent jackets and stuff like that. And then Friday, me, Miss Bikenbird, Brad, his girlfriend Sam, Brad's sister, and her husband are all going out to Schlitterbahn.
The original facility was built along the banks of the Comel River.
Now, if you're not from the Texas area, you might not know what Schlitterbahn is. Schlitterbahn is rated the #1 water park, I want to say, in the world. It might just be United States, but I know it's won like a ton of awards for being the best water park. It's got 3 different parks within the same park, so it's broken up into 3 different sections. I've only been once in my entire life, and that was back when I was in middle school, maybe early high school. But I went during a tennis camp. Gay! Yeah, fun fact, I play tennis. And I'm actually pretty good at it too. Or I was. I don't know how I am now. But I went during a tennis camp and they only gave us 3 hours there. So literally I got to do nothing. So I'm pretty excited to get to go back with a group of actual friends and get to spend the entire day there. I just got to figure out how I'm going to pay for my ticket because this pay period kind of screwed me. I have my truck payment, motorcycle payment, truck insurance, Trans Am insurance, Harley insurance, renter's insurance, internet, satellite TV, all coming out of one pay period. And that is on top of the registration for the Trans Am, the inspection for the Trans Am, and all the other fun expenses I didn't expect to have, which sucks because it leaves me with like $70 or so. I have $74 left after that, so it's not going to be enough to buy a ticket.
Hey, looking for a good time, sweet cheeks?
I was thinking paying for it with the business account, which I do all the time. It's all the profit goes to my social security number, so I mean I'm not breaking any laws or anything by doing that, but I don't really have that much money in there right now because I had to order a bunch of supplies and then I just ordered business cards. Oh, son of a bitch. God damn it. We have to crawl through this. For those of you wondering, I'm not scared of riding on a wet pavement. I have no front fender, so if I'd have ridden through that at 30 miles an hour, I'd be soaked. Anyways, business cards. Very excited. Since I was able to... The fuck you doing, bitch?
Just relax, man.
Since I finally passed the 100 subscriber mark on YouTube, I was able to create my custom URL. So, of course, in, you know, good business fashion, as soon as you can put your name on something, do it. So I got Bike and Bird business cards, and they look fantastic. They should be here probably sometime next week, so hopefully I'll be able to feature them on the next episode. Might do a little spam card, and yeah, they look freaking awesome. I was able to put a one of the pictures from Sanderson. If you follow me on Instagram, here's my username. I put that picture up there from some freaking gorgeous shots. Probably some of the best photographs I've ever taken, and that's saying a lot because I've taken a shit ton of photographs. But I was able to put that on one side. It says find me on YouTube, and on the back end it has Bike and Bird, youtube.com/bikeandbird, and it has my Instagram and my email. So super excited for those. You know that moment when you tell a big long story and then you realize you're not recording? I just did that for the first time. Not a fun feeling. Anyways, what I said was, you ever have one of those little mini heart attacks when you go into a store or work or something and you come out and then your motorcycle's not where you thought it was? Just had one of those moments too. I'd say it's like a mini heart attack, but really it's like it's pretty much like a 75% heart attack because you're pretty sure you're gonna die because your motorcycle's stolen, but then you see it and then everything's fine again. I usually park at a same location every single time, but I parked about 10 feet further just to give this guy a little bit more room. So I parked about 10 feet further up in the little area that I park at. The area that I usually park at is visible as soon as I walk out the door. Well, the new spot is not. I walked out the door and didn't see my bike where I usually park it, and yeah, I thought my bike was jacked and my life was over. I have to tell you, the guys, I wasn't going to vlog on my way home today, but I just have to tell you I have to tell you, hi puppy! I have to tell you guys the story of the urinal pennies, okay? And yes, I said urinal pennies, as in male restroom toilet. Every day at work, I use the bathroom quite often. I drink about a gallon of water a day. It's one of the very few healthy things I actually do, and it makes me have to pee a lot. So every time I have to go pee, I go to the same bathroom and I use the same urinal every single time. It's just how I do things. I've noticed recently that there has been pennies popping up on my urinal. It's never on any other urinal. It's only on my urinal. And I know they're deliberately being placed there because every time that they are placed, they are all heads up. It's almost always 3 pennies. I think there was one time where there was only 2, but there's almost always 3 pennies. All heads up, all on the right side of this same urinal. I know someone's doing it deliberately because it happens almost every single day, and it happens multiple times a day. The reason I say that is because since I use it so often, I know that these pennies have appeared, disappeared, and then reappeared all within the same 8-hour shift of mine. It's the weirdest thing ever, and I have pictures of it too, because I was telling Brad about it, saying, dude, what the hell is up with these pennies? So I've got multiple pictures. All these pictures I'm putting on the screen right now are on different days, some within a week or 2 apart from each other. So I know this is deliberate. Anyways, guys, tell me, do you have a urinal penny bandit at your work, or am I the lucky one? That's all for today, folks. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and push that subscribe button right in the pussy. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.